Hi, this is Audi Q5 Premium Plus 2.0 2018 model. This is inside the car. Pretty strong steering wheel, pretty hard to drive. It stays very stable on the road. You have option to make it as a sporty vehicle, or you can keep it as a comfort or dynamic. Um, it gives you multiple options. You can see the navigation. You can see the rest of the parameters onto the dashboard. It comes in with the seat memory. You can set your seat and then memorize that, so that every time that you get in and the driver change, you need not reset your seat. You can just click on that button and it brings it back to the previous position that you had set. um, Rest of the things here are for adjusting the mirror. Great infotainment systems, highly improved. It doesn't have the navigation in this. That's an optional on this car, but it comes with Apple and Android CarPlay. So as long as you have Android or Apple phone, you can connect it and you can import all your applications or apps onto this car. You can use the navigation, you can do messaging, you can use Siri, you can call contacts, you can look into your address books and everything. It also comes with manual as well as automatic. If it is manual, you have the levers here to increase the speed, RPM, or decrease it. It just behaves like a sports car. Pretty neat and standard stick. So there's no parking. You just need to click on this button to bring it to parking. A standard rear view camera. So if I put it into reverse, it comes up with a rear view camera, and also it does help you in parking. So it has a parking assist. Just click on parking and it brings back to the parking. Pretty neat features here. These buttons are very sensitive. You can just touch on it and gives you the option instead of clicking them. There's a lot of drive select modes. So if I click on this, it gives me an option of what kind of drive mode I need. This is especially useful when you're joining a highway, or if you're driving on a pretty fast road. So apart from that, nice seats, premium leather seats. It comes with the standard the cockpit option. If you see, it has a very long and wide panoramic moonroof. So you just click on this button, and then it opens up a very wide panoramic moonroof. Well, you're seeing my carport, so it's not so good looking. You can also open the moonroof. It opens up the moonroof. You can probably make this as a convertible, and for a scenic drive. Apart from that, you also have pretty good leg room in the back. They've improved it. They made extra space for the car seats and rest of the premium modes. Apart from that, you can also see the audio system. There's a blind spot monitor. The yellow lights that you saw, that is for if there is a car that is coming next to you and you cannot see, it always alerts you, so you don't end up into an accident. This is what I was talking about, the dynamic mode. So you can change whether you want a comfort, which is more like a Kia kind of ride, or a Honda ride. If you want auto, it adjusts automatically, and if it's off-road, it's very tough, and is not the wheel is not so sensitive. And if it is dynamic, then it's for the highways or the autobahn. You can really speed it. It just acts like a sports car, and you can reset, you can individual, you can customize, and have your own drive settings. So apart from that, there are 8 memory settings. The most used feature, whether it's temperature, whether it's the drive train selection, whatever it might be, you can set it up so that you need not set them every time you enter the car. You can just press that button and it goes back to its last saved position. Very good speakers. It's pretty premium speakers on this car. I think it's on Benson Olufsen. Let me just play. If we can go to the media, we use an option. So let me play the Delhi 6 song. Okay, that's about the speakers. It has Sirius XM, satellite radio as well. Lights are pretty nice. You just need to touch them, and and there is a SOS. In case you are in trouble, you can press this button. It makes all the emergency calls. You need not call. It takes care automatically. There's also a lot of auxiliary settings here. You have USB setting, the auxiliary settings, and you have rest. You have space over here. So they have made the CD systems and the SD card settings, slots into this clutch box. The reason is these are not being used so much today. So that's about the interior. So you can just press this button to switch it off. Let's go outside and look at the exterior part. So as long as you have the key in your pocket, you just need to touch this button here and it locks automatically. And if you want to unlock, you can just put your hand inside and it unlocks. So that's the standard feature. Great alloy wheels, pretty wide tires, very big tires for a road grip. New improved LED lights, and obviously you have the standard Audi grille and rings. Pretty big car. They have improved from 2015. Fuel system pretty nice. It has almost 19 gallons, accommodate up to 19 gallons. And this is the back. And let me show you the trunk. You can either press under the trunk to open it, or you also have the option to click it from your remote. Pretty big trunk. They have increased the trunk space. It can hold a lot of cargo in it. There are lights which are pretty decent. It illuminates a lot, and they also give you the cargo net so that the articles doesn't fall on each other. There's a lot of space beneath this. There's a spare tire as well as some space for additional cargo space. There's also a blind. This blind can be used so that people cannot see inside the car from outside. So it protects you. It comes with the standard feature of locking as well as closing the door. So if you click on lock, it closes the door as well as locks the car. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me show you in the back. So there is option to control the climate in the back, and these seats are also movable, and in fact these seats are all foldable. So if you want to have an extra cargo space, you can fold all the second row, so you get this additional space over here. That's about it. And a cup holder, pretty standard features. Comes with the premium, and if you want, you can fold this so that you can make a fifth seat out of it. So that's about Audi Q5 2018. Pretty powerful car. I think more than all the features, it's the engine. It's a very powerful 252 horsepower with 5000 rpm. So it really picks up. Once you join the highway, within 5 seconds you are at 70 miles per hour. So that's the amazing part of this car. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.